Guys, and welcome to another tutorial from Cisca Stitches. Today's video I'm going to show you how to make a shirt sleeve with placket cut, how to make your under placket, your main placket, and of course your sleeve cuff. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're an old subscriber, welcome back. Please click the subscribe button, click the notification bell beside it so you get notified whenever Cisca Stitches post new videos. And now we can go ahead and begin the tutorial process. So guys, for this pattern we'll need a basic sleeve pattern. I'll link that in the description box if you don't know how to draft your basic sleeve. I'm going to need another pattern paper, and I'll place it right on top of my sleeve pattern. So I don't know if you can see the sleeve pattern underneath this pattern paper. So what I'm going to do is mark points without the seam allowance. So that is exactly what I'm doing. And then what I'm going to do next is to, carve out the sleeve cap. So that's what I'm going to do. I'll do that for the front and the back without the seam allowance. I'll, repeat the same thing for the back and then label which part is the front and which part is the back. If you remember, for my shirt pattern, I extended the bust area by 1 inch, which also affects the armhole. So I'm going to come here from this point now, extend it for both the front and the back, and then I'll go ahead and extend it from that point without the seam allowance. I'll mark 1 inch, come right here and do the same thing, mark 1 inch. So I'll be marking our sleeve length, and then for shirts the sleeve length always ends right after your wrist bone. So mine is 23.5. I'll go ahead and mark that. Now we're going to be making a cuff for this sleeve. So it depends on how long you want your sleeve cuff to be. You can make it 2 inches, but as you can see, 2 inches is kind of like a bit small. But I'll be going with 3 inches. So I'll just go ahead from that point, mark 3 inches, and then I'm going to draw a straight line at that point. So that point is where the first half of the sleeve will end and where the cuff will begin. So I'll just go ahead and draw a midline point, and then I'll draw the elbow line as well. So guys, the circumference around where I marked 3 inches upwards is the same circumference as my wrist. So I already have my wrist measurement on the previous pattern paper, so I'll just go ahead and measure that. And I have 9 inches with 4.5 in the middle. So whatever I have there, I'm going to come here and mark the same thing. So I'm going to mark 0 and then 9 inches. Now if you notice that for some sleeves you see pleats around just before the cuff, so I'm going to be adding allowance for the pleats, and I'll be going with 1/2 inch on both sides. You can go with 3/4 inches on both sides. If you go with 1/2 inch, you end up with 1 inch for your pleats. If you go with 3/4 inches, you end up with 1.5 inches for your pleats. Like I said, I'm going to mark 1/2 inch on both sides, so I'll end up with 1 inch, and that is what I'm going to use to pleat the end of that sleeve. So what I'm going to do is join that point to my curve, and then I'll go ahead and add a seam allowances of 1/2 inch all around. So after adding my seam allowances, this is what I have. I'll go ahead and cut out my pattern. So this is what we have for our sleeve after cutting. The next thing we're going to do is move to the cuff. So guys, I will just go ahead and mark a straight line at this point. Now we're going to take the measurement at this area without the pleat allowance, and what I have is 9 inches. So I'll just go ahead and mark that 9 inches on this line right here, mark 9 inches. And then remember, we said our cuff width is 3 inches. We remove 3 inches from the total length of our sleeve. So I'll mark this point, and then we're going to end up with a rectangle. So you can go ahead and use this shape as your cuff, but if you want to curve things out around the bottom of your cuff, what I'm going to do is at the bottom I'll mark 3/4 inches on both sides, and then on the sides here I'm going to mark 1 inch, and then I just curved it out with a free hand. You can go ahead and use your French curve to do that. So the next thing we're going to do is add seam allowances of 1/2 inch all around. So I basically just created a rectangle and then just used a French curve to, just curve things out. And then after I was done, I needed to fine tune it. So I went ahead to do that. So guys, in order to, have like the same curve, the same shape of curve on both ends, I just went ahead to, fold it in two. So I'll go ahead and fold it into two like so. You can go ahead and cut this out if you want, but I wanted to ensure that I had the same shape at both sides. So once I folded it equally, ensure that it is aligned properly, I just went ahead to, cut out our cuff. So guys, after cutting, I'm going to label this our sleeve cuff. And then we're going to be cutting two pieces of this. One will be on the outside, another one will be on the inside. So this is how the cuff will be. By the time we do our pleats, everything is going to be aligned properly, and then you can attach your cuff. So the next thing we're going to do now is come and work on our placket. So I'm just going to come here and measure 5 inches, and we're working on the back side of our sleeve for our placket. So I'll mark the midpoint of that 5 inch at the back, which is 2.5, and then I'm going to draw a straight line upwards like so. So now I want the length to be about 4 inches from this point minus the seam allowance. So you can go with 3.5 inches, you can go with 4 inches, but you just don't want it to be too close to the elbow. So I'm going to mark 4 inches right there. So that is where we're going to have our placket cut. So I'm going to come down by, 1/2 inch, because you don't need to, cut all the way to that 4 inches. And then on fabric, what I'm going to do after cutting to this point is to sort of like do a diagonal cut to that 4 inches. This will just help make your, sleeve placket around that area very, very neat. So I cut up to the 3.5 inches, not up to the 4 inches. You get. So I'm going to go ahead after doing our placket cut to, create our under placket and our main placket. So I have this piece of pattern paper right here. What I'm going to do is draw a straight line upwards, and then I'm going to mark 1/2 inch upwards. That would be our seam allowance from the bottom line, and then I join the points. Remember, we are measuring 4 inches for our placket length, but I'm going to extend this by 1 inch, making it 5. I made it 5 inches. I'll come here again, mark 5 inches. So my under placket, I'll be marking 1 inch for that. So I'll come up here also and mark 1 inch. And then I'm going to mark 1/2 inch after that 1 inch. I'll come down as well and mark 1/2 inch after that 1 inch. And then this 1/2 inch, we're going to divide it into 2. So we have, 0.25 on both sides. That allowance that we divided into 2, I'm marking dotted lines, and I'm going to explain what this dotted line would mean for us. So I'll just go ahead and join these points and then do the same thing for the other side. So this dotted line now is going to be aligned where we've made our placket cut on our sleeve. So that part is going to be cut open as well. It needs to be aligned like so. And then the 1/4 inch you have on both sides of that dotted line will be sewn on your sleeve. So for my main placket, I'll be going with 1.5 inches. You can go with 2 inches as well. You can go with 1.75 inches, but I'm going with 1.5 inches. So I'll come to the bottom here and mark 1.5 inches, and then I'll join the point like so. So what I'm going to do next now is to add seam allowances all around. We already have seam allowance at the bottom, so I'll just come to the side and the top and then add the seam allowances there. And once I'm done, I'm going to label this under placket, because it will be under the main placket, and then label this the main placket. So I've indicated where the seam allowances are and how much they are. So I'll come to the under placket now and then mark 4 inches. The reason why I'm doing this is so that we know where our under placket is, and then when we are sewing on fabric, we know where to end for the under placket sewing. So this is what I have, guys, and then I'll just go ahead and cut this out. So I've cut it out now, and this is what we have. Guys, I hope this tutorial was helpful to you. In my next video, I'm going to show you how to sew this together, assemble this together to ensure that you end up with a neat shirt sleeve. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, share and subscribe, guys, and I'll be seeing you in the sewing tutorial for this sleeve. Thank you for watching and bye, guys.